when I think, I'm trying not to look at the camera too,
Yeah.
And when I catch myself, I was like, well, you can't use that shot. Like, when I think of entrepreneurship, I think of problem solving and adding value.
For me, it is the most quintessential form of creativity, in that I can create whatever I want.
Understanding what you're most passionate about and what you really want to do in the world, and then also understanding what opportunities or what's lacking in the world and being able to bridge that.
It's a mindset of just innovation and creativity outside of the traditional thinking. So when you're faced with a situation, well, you're always going to go through the traditional options because they're the easiest. But then outside of that, when you start to become more creative and more innovative, things change. And that's kind of where entrepreneurship is. It's that beyond the tradition.
A lot of people think entrepreneurship is about starting your own business, right? But what I've learned is that it's more than just starting a business, it's more than just making an app. It's about wanting to create something new and figuring out how to do it and making it happen.
Execution is really the key to what causes somebody to be an entrepreneur. You could fail 1,500 times, but if you're continuing to execute and trying things, then that's what makes you an entrepreneur. You're willing to take something from an idea, from this kernel of a possibility to a full-out business or product or even one-off event that you think is going to benefit somebody else.
It's a mindset. Entrepreneurship to me is a mindset, one of hustling, it's one of problem solving, getting excited over really silly business ideas, but trying still to hash it out and see if it's actually viable.
You have to be opportunistic, be resourceful. It's not just calling yourself an entrepreneur. There's a lot of action that is involved with entrepreneurship.
Being an entrepreneur is about creating your own path, like understanding what it is that you actually want to be creating and what you want to be adding value to. Maybe not a position or a job or a career or lifestyle that has already been, paved for you to go and take. So what you do is create it for yourself, and you seize that opportunity.
So most people talk about how they fear the 9-to-5, or they what would be your perfect job. I have the ability to actually create that. Entrepreneurship is like a key to a life that I choose. I have the opportunity to construct a world of my own. We live in a world with rules and boundaries and all kinds of stuff, but I can kind of bend those boundaries and make my own rules. And so that I can assign some meaning to my life through entrepreneurship. So that's what I get out of it.
The first lesson entrepreneurship taught me was, if you want to do something, say you can do it and figure it out, and you will. And that's what I've taken that approach in all aspects of my life. And I don't feel like I can never not do anything because I know that I can figure it out.
It's really helped me grow as a person. It definitely gave me more confidence as an individual. I'm more confident in my abilities to take risk. I can actually sustain that risk.
Diving into the unknown and just being settled there. And it's a scary place to be, but you just keep moving forward, diving into a place you're not familiar with, you don't know anything about potentially, and you just have to be okay not knowing.
I think it's really forced me to have to continuously learn, and I enjoy that. And I enjoy that pressure of walking into somewhere and saying, I have no idea in this scenario, but I'm going to make it up and it's going to happen. And so you're constantly being stretched, and I think it keeps you from being stagnant. And so a lot of my personal growth has been exponential because there's never a moment where I'm stagnant.
And I could create something out of nothing. Nothing was there. I could build it and then it would happen potentially. And that idea of creating something out of nothing in terms of business and with the potential to make money, that was absolutely mind-blowing for me. And so exciting, and I had a blast doing it.
It's a different form of art, right? So entrepreneurship, you construct this business. You may not post it on a wall, but you do post it in some public forum. This is all a form of art.
And I think it's, a lot of it's just you find what's meaningful to you, you find what matters, what are the questions that keep you up at night, what do you want to be solving, and just take action. And you're going to get it right the first time, maybe, maybe not, but being relentless in pursuing the things that you care about. And get excited about the things you love and go and do them and see what happens.